Well, yes, Karen, you see, for the first time in history, there are more people in this country who live west of Ontario than in Quebec in the Maritimes. Now, to be clear, Ontario is still the biggest center of population in the country, accounting for 38% of us. But for the first time, we have just a little bit more people who live west of it than east of it. And also, the biggest cities are still very big. Of course, MTV, Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver, accounting for 35% of the country's population. But we are also starting to see a bit of a, urban sprawl continuing, people moving slowly towards the suburbs. But the really big issue here is this slow but steady shift of population towards the west. What is happening is that people are slowly leaving manufacturing jobs that traditionally were centered in Ontario and Quebec. These jobs are slowly disappearing, and people are moving towards natural resource-oriented jobs out west in the prairies, in Alberta, also a little bit out east as well. For the first time since the 80s, we see that Newfoundland has increased its population just a little bit. What that means in terms of politics, it means that slowly but surely, you are starting to see public policies and politics that are geared towards Western priorities. And I can hear the yeehaws from here, from Alberta, because they're probably thinking out there, finally, it's about time that our voices be heard in this country, especially so in Ottawa. Wonder about policies like ending the wheat-borne monopoly, being very supportive of the oil sands development in this country, promoting the Keystone XL pipeline, the Northern Gateway pipeline. The Prime Minister is in China as we speak, trying to sell our oil to this country. Also abolishing the long gun registry and being very supportive of seal hunting. These are policies that are geared towards natural resources and the jobs that happen to be growing in those natural resources. So people wondering, well, why does this shift towards the west? Why would I care about this? Well, this is one very good reason. It will at some point impact, and it's already started, impact national politics in this country in a way that perhaps, may not be able to change. So if you're in Ontario, or you happen to be a Liberal supporter, for instance, of a party that, traditionally was focusing very much on the big cities in central Canada, well, you may see this as perhaps one of the big reasons explaining why your party is not doing so well right now, and the Conservatives of Stephen Harper are enjoying a great deal of popularity. So everything has to do with demography and where people are, and this particular set of data certainly helps explain the kinds of national politics that we're having at the moment. Back to you.